we're talking about it like never before.
Yeah.
We're talking about women and girls and empowering them and making sure that they have the same rights. We're talking about it, but how do we move forward and make something different this time?
I think we need to make sure that we have concrete action on behalf of women and girls. We do need to raise money so that we can have programs that support them, that teach them decision-making skills, teach them how to manage their income, teach them about accessing the healthcare system. You need to teach a lot of these things, and then once they learn and they get the tools in their hands, they'll do the right thing and invest in their kids and get their kids into school. But it does take some time to educate women and girls. And when I go out in the developing world, women have so much agency, so much ingenuity and potential, and we just have to unlock that by either giving them the right health tools or making sure that they have the right amount, money in their hand or a new seed so that they have some income coming in and they can lift themselves and their families up. And so it's really important.
And when you talk about money, I mean, first of all, it's the right thing to do. Equality is equality.
Yep.
If you do the work, you should, that's it. But also, it makes sense. It makes economic sense to enforce your entire workforce, right?
Absolutely. In fact, when I go in to talk to finance ministers today, it's about showing them how much they can improve their economy. Sometimes by 10, and across the continent of Africa, if you got all women working at the level we think we can, you could improve GDPs by 20% in Africa.
20%?
Yes, because women, when they get money in their hands, they invest it in their children, and they get their kids healthy, and they put them into school, and then those kids then participate in the economy too.
There's some women that are saying, that's great, but you know what? I'm tired. I'm raising my kids. I've got this. How do you encourage those to lift them up and saying, let's move forward. Let's do this together?
Well, one of the things that the internet makes so easy these days is to learn about somebody else's story, get inspired, and there are great websites now where you can go up and you can give a loan to a woman, a very small loan. A small loan for her, though, allows her to invest in her own family. And you can track what she's doing with it, what seeds she's got, how she's putting her daughter, quite honestly, usually in school. And I think those things are very gratifying, and yet they make an enormous difference for women in the developing world.
I just want to know your final hopes, thoughts, and wishes.
My hope is that we have a world where all women get to participate in any way they want, whether that's in the U.S., all women giving their voice, all women participating, where you could have not just 5% of Fortune CEO summits being women, but you could have 50%. You could have a Congress that had 50% women in the United States. Having women's full participation allows society to do what it's right. And I think we're just not there yet. And not just the developing world, but even a lot of developed countries like our own. And I think it's about time.